Hello, Axe Family Community. We are live.
Hi.
See who jumps on here. Yeah, awesome.
Hi.
Hi. Random live video. So those who are jumping on, say hi in the chat. If you're on your phone, you have to either open up the chat, or in order to give a thumbs up, you have to close the chat, hit the thumbs up button, and then open the chat again. So if you're here, hi, you guys. We're doing well.
Hi, Sarah.
How are you doing? Yeah, if you're just hopping on here, hit that thumbs up button for us. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Awesome. Yeah. Comment, where are you from? We're curious. You can either say like what state you're from, or if you want to say what town and state you're from, or what country you're from. We're curious where you guys are from. We want to get to know you a little bit. We have some questions. Normally there's questions for us. If you guys have questions for us, feel free to ask them. But we would like to get to know you guys a little bit. Baltimore, Illinois, Kentucky. Yeah. It's cool because now that we've traveled to all these places, we have a lot better idea of what it's like there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The puppies are doing well. Yeah, they're doing really well.
They're only 5 days old, so they're still little.
Yeah, we were trying to decide if we should go sit with the puppies and do the live video with the puppies, which we did do a live video on Instagram the other day with the puppies. I just set the phone up and put it on the puppies, so that was kind of fun.
Trail spin. Where's that?
Yeah.
Oh, is that Louisville?
Let's see. You like the video?
The Pony Express
Yeah,
video?
the Pony Express. Did you guys watch the Pony Express? If you haven't, check it out. We're done with this live video. So that's going to be the intro to our mail time segment. So whenever we get packages in the mail or like letters in the mail, we're going to play that Pony Express intro. Right now it's like maybe a minute or 2 minutes long. So I might shorten it a little bit, but I really like it. The snow is perfect. So yes, more puppies. Awesome. Yes. Awesome. Yeah. So cool to see you guys here.
Oh, Trail Spin TV is a channel, not a place.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it's always cool when you can see like who watches who. Because there's a number of YouTubers that I watch. Okay, yeah. Yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. It's definitely been a transition from uploading every day to now just twice a week. It's given us some more time. Yeah, it's going well. Yeah, Blippi's one of my best friends. His name's Steven. Yeah, Gary, you'll have to check it out. It's cool. So my friend Cody is a horse trainer. That's what he does as a profession. He takes on, I think he had 4 horses at his house that he'll get like he'll get them as colts or young fillies, and then he'll train them, and then he'll sell them as like finished horses, usually like for rodeo or for stockyards or ranches. So he puts a ton of work into training these horses and then sells them. And then he also takes in horses for a short period of time that belong to other people. Typically they have, some type of problem. Typically they're throwing people or something like that, or the horse is afraid of something, or like one person wanted them to work on their horse and it wouldn't even go into the trailer, so they couldn't even bring the horse to him, and he had to go and do some work. And so that's my friend Cody, and we went out there to his house and then we filmed the video. So he's the one that's riding the horse in the Pony Express video that we just posted a couple hours ago. And him and I met, I don't know, elementary school or something, pretty early on in life. So we've been friends for a long time.
Sarah said that she was wearing plaid and her oldest child said that she was wearing Cody's shirt.
Nice.
Which you had it on earlier today.
I know.
I don't know why you took it off.
I changed. I wear
That's
that.
your staple.
I know. I wear it every day. The red flannel plaid.
Maybe we need to wash it.
I don't know. My theory is like, if you have a piece of clothing that you enjoy to wear, why do you have to change? As long as it's clean and it's an outer piece of clothing, so I change my shirt and everything every day, but the flannel itself I don't change. So I just like wearing it. It's so comfy. Well, you might be featured on the Blippi episode. That's awesome. This is my wife, Taylor. We have been married for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading all of your comments.
You don't need to defend yourself.
Yeah, I know, I don't. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like, if I felt like I needed to defend myself, I would probably also have the mindset that I wouldn't end up wearing it so often. But because I don't necessarily care what other people think about that, then I just wear it a lot. So Tennessee Walker, nice. Vertebrae in the back.
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Gary, you've been through some trials over the years. With the little that I know about you, you seem like a tough guy, though. Keep trucking on. I actually broke a vertebrae in my back as well. It was a T6 vertebrae, and that was from snowboarding, not from getting thrown, although I have been thrown a couple times.
Yeah, you've had a lot of scary experiences like that. Hi, you're just joining us.
Yes, you have to wear plaid if you're from Washington.
Why not any more daily videos?
So the algorithm changed on YouTube. So the daily videos was actually hurting my channel growth. That's one of the main reasons. And then also I was pretty exhausted from doing it for almost a whole year. And then right now we're trying to figure out, like, we really want to find a place to have as a home base. So we want to find a home. And in order to do that, we need to increase like our income. So I'm currently looking for some other ways to increase our income. I'd love to keep doing YouTube and running this channel full time, but it's just not at the point now where we can do that. And so, like, our patrons who have helped out on Patreon, they've helped a little bit, and then all the other little things we've been doing with this channel has helped. But I'm just in the process of looking for something else that will help us get a more consistent income, because YouTube's not always consistent every month. And so when we get a house, we're most likely going to have mortgage with that. And so in order to pay it. So that's kind of why it's kind of all related to that. And now that I've stopped doing daily videos and just doing 2 videos a week, my channel, like this channel, is still growing. You know, our subscribers are still growing, and the watch time like hasn't gone down at all. So that's been kind of interesting as well. So it's kind of figuring out YouTube and seeing what works and what doesn't. So how old is Blippi?
Oh, it's not really your place.
Yeah. I can't, I'd have to think about that for a bit. But you can definitely ask him if you want. Hi, Wanda. Good to see you. Thank you so much for all your comments.
To answer your question, Sarah, I diffused pine today. If you haven't tried pine, it's amazing. Any lavender, it's a good one.
No, I don't play Fortnite. I have watched others play Fortnite twice, and that's the closest I've been to Fortnite. So not a huge video game fan, and so yep.
Now that you've seen so much, what areas are you thinking about settling?
Yeah, definitely the Northwest. We love the Northwest. Our family is in this area, but even if you take out the family variable, we just love the environment here. And we're on the east side of the Cascades, so Seattle gets like a ton of rain. A lot of people think of, you know, the Northwest as like rainy all the time, and the rain comes off the ocean, like the clouds, and then as it hits the mountain range, it just dumps all that rain. And so we're on the other side, so we don't get a ton of rain. There's evergreen trees, and it's sunny almost every day of the year. So
all year round, it's good air.
Yeah, and
bugs.
The town we're in, or the town that we're closest to, isn't super huge. We are out in the country, so yeah, we're thinking about settling down here, but we're also open to Oregon, and I'd say we're open to Idaho, but probably not, I think. So our family's in Oregon and Washington, so it'd be nice to be close to them.
We don't have a lot of snow. We had like 2 days, maybe it snowed, maybe 1 full day, and there's still some snow on the ground, but not that much. It was icy I guess it's still icy. It's just cold. It's like 30 degrees, which isn't that bad, but
yeah.
No new snow.
Yeah, Gary, I did a lot of extreme sports when I was younger, so a lot of snowboarding and wakeboarding, and that's definitely like it was hard on my joints. And I'm 31, and I'm already like noticing the pain and stuff. And so, yep. You Source Media, how you doing, man? It's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, so hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully your family's doing well.
Blasted with snow in Ohio, I bet. We came back from Maryland, the northern route, and really didn't hit snow at all. We went through Ohio and Indiana and North Dakota and Montana. It snowed in Montana when we were there, but we got really lucky that we missed all the bad weather.
Yeah, the best. Northwest is best. That's it's like a hashtag for the Northwest. I lived in Colorado for 5 years, and I really liked it there. And then we spent Christmas in Montana, and my dad's side of the family is from Montana, and I grew up going to like Billings, Montana. So I really like Montana as well. So that's the kind of picture, like mountains, trees, that type of environment. is what we really enjoy. We had a really good time in Maryland. We ended up staying there for a month, and it was just so different from anything we had experienced. I'm sure, like they said in the summer, like there's a ton of bugs and it's super hot, and but the time we were there was just going into winter.
It was great,
and it was cool. I don't know if you guys saw those videos, but there's just a lot of water everywhere. They're like at 1 foot elevation. So it was really interesting to see all the roads like weaving between the swamps and stuff. Southwest Colorado. Yeah, there's the, what is it? The San Juan Mountains, Southwest Colorado.
Chief's good. He was just in here. He doesn't quite understand the puppies. They just squeak right now. So he's always like, "What? Oh, Chief's." No, that's his grandma is laying in front of us. Yeah, he just kind of tilts his head like, "What are those things?" But he'll probably just play with them once they're older.
Yeah. Hey, Kayla.
Kayla, hi. His grandma, really?
Yeah.
Dog grandma.
Kayla, we said, just to catch you up to speed, let's see. Yeah, we're just figuring, like, we want to, there's a difference between like establishing a home base and settling down. Maybe in my mind there is, but in the short of it, like we would like to have a home, a structure that we could call our home. I would love if it was a log home. I'd love to build a log home. My dad built this house that we're in right now, and that's kind of a dream of mine, but I also want to hold that loosely because we might end up just purchasing like a smaller home or something. So our goal right now is just to figure that out. Like if I need to, get a different part-time job or something, or a full-time job or whatever that would help us do that, then that might be the case. And so that's also why one of the reasons why we cut back to 2 videos a week instead of a video every day. It's just giving us some time to start to figure that out. And yeah.
But our dream is to both work online and then have a home base to travel from. So we'd love to travel more and do more things, but love to work from wherever we are and not be tied down to a location necessarily.
Yeah, definitely come and visit, Gary. One of the things I regret from our trip was I wish we would have done meetups like in every state, like had a meetup. But we stayed so busy, like on the trip, like all of our, because we had so many people that we were trying to see, and we didn't even get to see all the people that we wanted to see. But
yeah,
what kind of online work do you do to earn income? Tim, this YouTube channel is actually my main source of income. And there's various ways that you can make money from doing YouTube. Like the main one is AdSense revenue, which a lot of people know about. So Google will play an ad before the videos, and I could manually go in and turn that off, but turning it on allows us to make some money from putting the videos out there. And so with all the work that goes into putting the videos and stuff, I decided to turn the ads on, and hopefully that's okay for you guys. Thanks for watching the ads.
It helps us
at the beginning of the videos. If you watch the ads all the way through, it gives us a little bit more. And then if you click on the ad and go to that page and then come back and keep watching our video, that actually gives us the most. And so that's one way that I've been making money online. And then we sell our merch. And then anytime I share an affiliate link, so if in a video I talk about a product and I share a link about it, in the description. If people go and order through that link, then we get a percentage. And so,
you guys are so nice.
and so, yeah.
But we have a lot of different areas of revenue.
Yeah, I have some projects and stuff I worked on a few years ago, some other videos that are way different, and they're not on YouTube, they're somewhere else, but there's the website that owns those videos or is using those videos. I get some revenue from that. What else? And then Taylor has her essential oil business. So she teaches about essential oils, and she teaches other people how to make money using and selling essential oils. And so that's her online revenue.
Richard is new and said hi.
Hi, Richard.
California. Thanks for being here.
Trying to find the comment. Oh, right up at the top.
Yeah.
New Year channel. Yeah, awesome, Richard. Glad to have you.
Wanda, the puppies are great.
Yeah,
Just
puppies are
cute
doing
as
really
ever.
well. They haven't opened their eyes.
They just
yet.
look like little pigs.
What time do they open their eyes?
What time?
Mom? 10 days. So when they're 10 days old,
So in 5 days,
they open their eyes.
He's from Dave's from the Chesapeake Bay. That's where we were, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got invited to go sea duck hunting in the Chesapeake Bay, and I wasn't feeling well, and so I turned it down. And they ended up having like a really stormy time. So I'm glad I didn't go, but it would have been really fun if the weather was great.
Good eye dog.
Oh, there's Chief.
He's sitting by the door waiting to be let in.
Come here, Chief.
You want to say hi?
One of the things I trained Chief to do, he's been doing it really well lately.
Say hi. Hey, buddy.
I would call it threshold training. So anytime he approaches a threshold, a doorway, basically, he has to have permission to go through it. And so the reason for that being is, like, if I say somebody knocks on the door and like I go to open the door, I didn't want him just rushing outside. And so instead, if I open the door to go outside, he sits there and waits, or stands there and waits, and then I'll say outside, and then he'll go outside. So he was at the door to this room, just sitting there looking at us like, hey, can I come in? Is that okay? So
thanks for everyone saying, oh, we'll click on the ads. We'll watch them through. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gary, you should just try them for your coffee, and I bet the oils could help. And sometimes the smells are hard, but they really have a lot of benefits to them. So if you can get past the smell, you should try them. Juan, do you want to answer that?
But I'm a slower reader than you are.
We eventually would like to have children, but we're not in a spot right now. So someday. Thanks. I think they'll be handsome too.
Yeah. I think the home is like the first piece.
Yeah.
Hello from Indiana. Hey, Bradley. Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, we definitely have snow here. It's kind of melting. It melted today and yesterday. That's kind of how it is here. It comes and goes.
Hey, Pat. Pat Harrison's on.
Yeah. Hey, Pat and Sarah, if you're there. Hopefully you're doing well. We love you guys.
Oh, Cody, you spell your name with a T. Interesting. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My eyes aren't very good. I'm glad she uses oils for her panic attacks. I've heard they are really great for that. So tell her to keep using them.
Hey, Joe. Hopefully you're doing well. Glad you're here.
Sarah and Ted.
Sarah and Ted.
#1 fans.
It's awesome. We stayed with Pat Pat and Sarah in Colorado on our trip.
Yeah, it was fun.
Um,
What is an essential oil? An essential oil is basically from a plant. Their plant juice, basically. So when a plant gets torn or ripped, it produces its oil, and that's what helps heal it back to normal. And so they are safe to ingest. The brand that I use is safe to ingest, and you can use them for so many things. They smell great, but they also have a lot of medicinal benefits to them. So that's my job, is to teach people how to use them.
Yeah, rent a kid. That sounds good.
Rent a kid. Sorry, what?
You basically are just an aunt or an uncle.
Oh, we're already that.
Yeah.
To a couple of them.
Yeah. Why is it called essential though? It's just kind of the name for that
You could ask Siri.
movement, I guess. Because some of them are like super helpful and necessary for certain things, and then some of them are like just like fun to smell and like.
I mean, they all have a purpose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But they all smell differently and smell good.
Yeah. Motor oil is not an essential oil, apparently.
No.
But if you're running an engine, it is an essential oil.
Oh, wax melts do the same thing. Wax is used to smell good, and it's actually not the healthiest to breathe in. So no, they don't do the same thing. There's not any benefit to wax melts except melting wax, if that makes sense. Oils are pure. Yeah, I can go on and on.
Well, there's chemicals in their wax, and then you're essentially burning the wax and putting that into the atmosphere.
And that's not good for our lungs.
Where the oil is just nothing added. It's like straight from a plant. Like we went to one of the farms in Utah, and they were making juniper oil. And so they had shredded juniper trees and then steamed them, and were getting like the oil from the tree, and then it went through this whole like filtering process and everything. And so they literally went from tree to oil and then into the bottle.
And we saw the whole process.
Whereas really candles, there's chemicals involved in that, and then you're putting that into the atmosphere. I act like I know what I'm talking about. But
he learned a lot, actually probably more than me when we went to the farm.
So,
and maybe I'll have to talk about them on Tuesday. You're right, Kayla.
Yeah. Hey, Tony. We just went through Montana. I don't know if you saw that. And we plan on hitting the road. We aren't planning on hitting the road, but we do plan on hitting the road. Actually, so Taylor's going to Florida. Is that next week? So I'm going to go over to Seattle and hang out with one of my best friends over there, and then see my sister. So in that sense, we are still on the road traveling. We don't have any plans after that. I think we're going to go down to Portland
in February,
in a month or so.
Yeah.
So we don't have any big plans. We want to take a trip to Scotland to see Taylor's family that lives over there. That's a big expense. And so as of right now, we're hanging out here.
Do you know who that is?
No.
For your question of the process, I'm assuming you're asking about the oils. .com, type it out. But that's Young Living's process of how they get their oil. So you'll see the whole process on that website, seedtoseal.com.
But I do have a video that.
Yeah, Cody made a video of when we went to the farm. Seed to Seal is just a lot more detailed.
Yeah, I can look it up. I think I can look it up while we're talking to you.
But now we can't see the comments, so be patient.
Yeah. Let's see.
do I cook? In Florida.
Overland Generation. What's your name? Just so that we know.
I do cook. I try to cook. It was hard the last 10 months on the trip to not necessarily cook. We had our stove, our camping stove that I made some stuff on, and then we'd make meals for the friends that we were with, but I haven't had my own kitchen in about a year. So I loved to cook when I had all my own things and knew where everything was, but haven't had that in a while. So excited to get back doing that, and I have been able to recently too. Rob, his name. Nice to meet you too.
So here is the oil process video.
And then will you type seedwithseal.com, please?
Seed. Like that?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be.
Something like this?
Yep, .com. Okay. Dave asked where you got the hat sign off. I think that's what he's talking about.
The hats off to you. I came up with that very early on. I was trying to think of something to say, as an extra that would say thank you. But then I'm not sure how many videos I had put out before I said it, but it was very early on. And I watched a video from Tim Schmoyer, who talks a lot about YouTube and growing a channel and everything. And he was showing analytics of retention time. And it showed that when people said, hey, thanks for watching the video, like people always clicked out as soon as people said, hey, thanks for watching the video. And so then I realized, okay, if I do say, hey, thanks for watching, I need to say it at the end. But then I was like, let's just replace that with something else. And so that's where hats off to you came. And I wear hats a lot. When I started the channel, I was wearing a cowboy hat a lot. And so that's just what I came up with. And it stuck. So, and then since then, I've found some other YouTubers like that have, taken their hat off and put it on the camera. And it's just cool to see that other people have come up with something similar. And even if you come up with something that you're like, man, this is awesome, like usually somebody else out there has thought of it. But in my mind, like I hadn't seen anybody do it before I came up with it.
Sarah says she misses the intro. Oh, the intro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The beautiful, beautiful day. Hey, welcome back to another Axe Family video. Hope you're doing well. Hope you got a smile on your face because it's a beautiful, beautiful day.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you wear in like different kinds of hats? Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, so the black, we grabbed that. The black trucker hat that I wear is definitely like my favorite type of hat, like my favorite style. This is a brand new one. Especially in the summer, it keeps really cool with the breathable back. But then the Stormy Chromer that I wear in the winter, the one that has the little tie in the front and the sides that pull down over your ears, that's probably by far my favorite winter hat. It's super comfy and it's the custom fitted to your head. Like a cowboy hat is, and then it's wool, so waterproof, has a lifetime warranty. I'm not sure if I said that already, but
bye, Kayla. Thanks for watching.
See you, Kayla. Oh yeah, she's on the other side of the country. Yeah, so those are my favorite hats. Let's see. Different. So I don't know if that answered your question. I do wear different kinds of hats sometimes. Like I'll wear a beanie.
Not for a long time.
Yeah, I used to wear. I had like a bomber hat that I wore in the winter. Yeah, it was good Ronnie, it was good to be back at the ranch. It was really fun to go visit my brother, and I'm sure we'll go down there again and visit. So yeah, what else?
Michael in Arizona. Maybe we'll come back. Probably not in, when were we there? July.
Yeah.
August. That was really hot. But we might come back.
Yeah. I think you commented that you were in Phoenix after we had left.
We were just there for a night.
I think the video posted, but we were like a couple days ahead. And
yeah, we were there for like 12 hours.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
Pat said they're using the wood that I split for them. I think about that video every now and then because that's like one of my main videos where I'm actually using an axe. And we had, there's a couple that showed up to the front door of this house the other day because they saw our truck and they saw Axe Family on the side of the truck, and they went and they looked up our channel, and they are a family that travel all over the place. And so they came by and wanted to meet us and say hi and everything. And one of the things he said, he's like, yeah, the first thing I was expecting was, for you to be like a lumberjack family. and I think the axe, the axe and the Axe Family kind of throws that vibe out there. And I definitely love using an axe or using a chainsaw and working with wood. So maybe you'll see some more of that in the future. Definitely if we build a log home at some point, that would be more tied into that niche.
Any prayer requests?
For us?
Sarah? Yeah.
Oh,
thanks for asking.
Yeah, thanks for asking. Yeah, you can just keep praying for us.
Direction.
Direction on what this next season's going to look like, or specifics. I feel like I have a lot of options.
Which is overwhelming at times.
Yeah, and so trying to figure out which way to go would be helpful. So sometimes when you just have one thing, or two different things to pick from, it's easier. But I feel like I have a lot of options. There's a lot of things we could do. Mm-hmm. And it's funny when you take fear out of the equation, more options become available, if that makes sense. So which is like part of freedom. Like there's, I think, having a wide variety of things that you could do and being able to choose from them, there's a piece of that is tied into freedom, if that makes sense. I think freedom is a lot bigger picture, but there is freedom in that. And so when you take fear out of from being in front of you and you put fear behind you, then all of a sudden you're just like, whoa, I could do that because I'm not going to let fear stop me from doing that, or I could go do this, or I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me.
Did you change your axe in the video intro?
Yes.
He thought the earlier one had black from your dad.
Yeah.
Later it was gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. The reason why is because that is the actual logo that belongs to, I'm not sure, it belongs to something associated to the fire department or like the national fire something. So when I was talking to my dad, he was like, yeah, maybe use the other side of the axe that is just the shiny side. It doesn't have the that logo on there. And so that's why I switched it up. But the original axe, if you guys remember, was red. And then I switched it to the gold axe, which that's because my dad's actual retirement axe. I took a picture of it and then turned it into the logo. So that's why that switch happened. Yeah, thanks, Juan. Super encouraging.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Tired.
So I'm like rereading all the questions I already answered. But yeah, Gary. So it's still from my dad's axe. It's just the other side of it. Lumberjack.
Bye, Juan. Thanks for being here.
Yeah. So originally, like our family heritage goes back to people who made axe handles. So they took wood and made axe handles. So that's in our hair. I've never met anybody in my family because that goes way back to when they were in Prussia. And Prussia is a state that no longer exists. And so I haven't met anybody over there. I have family in Germany with our same last name, and then I also have family in Sweden from my mom's side of the family. So yes, you're correct. All your brothers and you sure do look alike. Yes, I have one brother though, so his name's Jake, and yeah, we get asked a lot, like, are you guys twins or who's older? And so he's 3 years younger, but he's taller, and yeah, he's awesome. Miss him. Timing is
Should wrap it up soon.
We gotta wrap it up.
Oh, it's getting late over on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Sounds like most of these people don't agree there.
All right. So how about this? How about to end the video, leave a comment. I'm going to ask a question and answer. We'll leave it with that. So what is a hobby that you enjoy? What is a hobby that you enjoy? We had wrote out a handful of questions in hopes to get to know you guys some more. So what is a hobby that you enjoy? Just comment it, and then we'll end the video.
What's a hobby that you enjoy?
Hobby that I enjoy is making videos. That's
such a classic
job
response
too.
on a live video.
Let's see. Hobby that I enjoy.
Bye, Joe. Thanks for being here.
I'm trying to think of a hobby that I haven't shared on the channel yet.
Baking. Sarah, that might be mine too, but it's been a long time since I've done some baking. Photography, cinematography, target shooting, camping, bicycling, hiking.
I'd say hunting. Hunting's not really a hobby though. Like I hunt for meat. So there's a distinct purpose for that. Doing photography, even though I haven't done it as much with doing videos.
Kathy, hi. Being with the next generation. That's
yeah.
You're good at that. Mine might be.
I think either if Pat or Sarah said that, I feel like I would agree with that. Hiking, solitude at a quiet place for days, like that's something that I like. Getting out in nature is definitely a hobby. So awesome. Thank you guys for watching. We love you, and thank you for supporting our journey, for hopping on here and hanging out. sorry that we didn't give you a heads up that we were going to be on here. We might try to do that again in the future. But awesome. See you later.
Bye, guys.
Hats off to you.